Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this super fun look. It is not as difficult as it looks, I pinky promise, and I take you step by step. The wig is entirely optional, and no, I don't have the wig on the whole video, but wouldn't I look so cute as a blonde? Thanks, I thought so too. Anyways, this is the first of the October Halloween videos, which I'm so excited, and I hope that you're just as excited as I am. I know it's coming to you a little late, but I promise there will still be 4 videos this month, 1 for every week, and there will also be 4 videos on my Instagram, 1 for every week as well. So be sure to go ahead and click that link that I have down below so that it takes you directly to my Instagram so that you can check those out. But I'm so excited. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year, and this look was so much fun to create. So I hope that you find it super easy to follow along to, and if you recreate it, go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. But before you leave, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you could get a notification of every new video that I post. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, my hair is a mess, but it's going in a wig, so it's fine, it's no big deal. Okay, so we're gonna start by lining out the half of the face, which we will be melting. That way we can work on the other side of the face. I do already have my eyebrows on because it's just easier to have them on. So I'm gonna start, and I'm actually gonna do this line. I'm doing this with it's just a brightening, it's a brightening pencil. So I'm just doing this in the shape that I want to outline. So let's just take it around the nose. We can do a drip down the nose this way too. We can do it like that, so, but we'll, and over the lip. Perfect, just like that. And now we will put foundation on one side of the face. That way the other one is ready to be worked with. So just gonna be using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, which I'm sadly running out of, and I love this stuff. Now I'm just gonna go in with some concealer. I'm going with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I can grab it. Yeah, the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I'm only gonna go in with this on this side of my face. And we're gonna set that with some powder. So what powder do I wanna go in with? Let's see. Let's go in with a Kat Von D setting powder in translucent. We're gonna quickly go into the eyes because the eyes are gonna be pretty simple. So I say that, but like, are they ever pretty simple? I wish they stayed simple. So I'm just gonna go into the ColourPop shade Sandbar, and I'm going to pack this all over the lid, and then we will be blending that out with another shade. So yeah, let's go ahead and pack Sandbar all over the lid. Now we're gonna go into the shade Fair Play, and I'm gonna blend that in the crease. I'm gonna take this Japanesque 726 brush, and it's just like this wide C-shaped brush. I'm gonna take some powder, and I'm gonna clean up those edges. Ooh, that grabbed too much. Clean up those edges there. Yeah. Perfect, that is what I like. Now I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and we're gonna pack a little bit of this onto the lid. And this is the shade Solstice with the Mostess. And I'm gonna pack this onto my lid and then blend it upwards, or like blend it outwards, just like in the inner corner to give that shine. And then blend out. And now I'm gonna do some wing liner. It's just easier to just go ahead and finish off this side before moving on to the other. Now I think my eyelash is still drying a little bit, or drying a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face with that same Kat Von D powder. Now I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and bronze up that skin. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead and move on to the other side of the face. So I went ahead and I mixed some white and red face paint. I just used this Benai cream color. I used it in special red and white, and I created like this like pink-ish shade. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that with a brush now, and I'm gonna carve out this side. So just where I like line that up, I will be going over that specific, like that line with black, but it's just easier to trace with pink than it is with black. This is also going to go all over the lid as well. Now I'm going to take the rest of this and I'm going to like kind of put it all over my face because we're going to be blending it in with a sponge. But I'm just trying to get it out of the little container. Now I am going to be adding like, so again, this is like all in my head kind of thing. I haven't quite done this part, but I made like a liquid latex like little prosthetic thing that I want to put on my face. It looks like it's like dripping down from my face. That is optional, but I will show you like how I put it on. Basically all I did in order to make it was I cut out a sheet of paper in the form that I wanted to do it and like the shape, and this is the shape that I want to do it. Then I took some cotton and I dipped the cotton in the liquid latex, and I just used this one, I don't know what the brand is, it just says liquid latex. And then I went ahead and I like put the cotton and I made it look like the drips were a little heavier, and then I added some drips here as well. So like this is my first time making a prosthetic out of liquid latex like free-handedly. So I've done it on like a, you know, with a mold, but I've never done it free-handed. So it was interesting. Let's see how good I can make it look. So I'm going to save some of this in here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and also paint that. I'll do that off camera though. And now let's go ahead and let's blend this in with a sponge. So I'm just going to drag that out and make it look quote unquote good as possible. You could take this down to your neck and like let it drip down your neck, which is an option, but since I'm using this like prosthetic-ish thing, I'm gonna opt out of that step. But what you could do is you could take it down and then you could have like drips coming down your neck as well. You could set this. I'm opting to not because I want that glossy look, because like what I'm trying to achieve is that like melted look, and that's typically like ooey gooey, so I'm going for that like look, if that makes sense. So now I'm gonna go into this NYX liquid black liner, and I'm going to do gonna line my face basically. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start and I'm gonna make these drips, but the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line this initial line here. I actually might just go in with a gel one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the gel because I'm having a little too much trouble with that one. And we're gonna go in with liner brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Eye Studio black eyeliner, and we're gonna just use this instead. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start making the drip. So I'm gonna start from the under eye, and these are all going to be different. So none of these have to be the same, but underneath the eye, what I do want to do is, I should finish what it is that I'm doing and then talk. Is add like these like wrinkle lines to make it look like it's like pushing down, like wrinkles have lines, right? That's what we're doing. We're kind of like wrinkling ish. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the prosthetic, and so what very well may happen is that I might have to like redo this bottom section here so I can like blend the prosthetic with my skin to make it like as realistic as possible. So with doing so, I'm gonna take some liquid latex, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take some liquid latex, and I'm gonna use this silicone sponge because it'll come off of a silicone sponge much easier than it will off of any other like actual sponge. And oh, I hate the smell of this. It smells so strong, just in case you didn't know. I think there has to be some that are like odorless, but not mine. So I'm gonna start by applying this using, I'm gonna take my earring off and then I'll put my earring back on. Using it as an adhesive, because you can use liquid latex as an adhesive, but you can also use it to like sculpt and mold. If you didn't know, you just need to have like something else to help you sculpt and mold. So we're gonna apply that like so and so. It's not that far off of a match, but now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply some liquid latex on top of this area so that it looks like unison. That's why I said I might have to just go over with paint and some black liner to really get that to mesh well. I'm gonna close my eyes while I do this because it burns my eyes. So you could give yourself the same illusion with like painting it down your neck, but what I want it to look like is that it's like dripping off of my face and not down my neck, like almost like a, oh, my face is spilly, I gotta catch it. If you know what I mean. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna take back that some more pink, and now I'm gonna go over this whole area with that pink, and then we will go ahead and we'll redo these drips. It's no big deal, no big deal. Clean that up. Cool. Now let's go back in and let's redo all of those drips. So, verdict, there are definitely better ways to make a prosthetic-like thing. I opted for paper, cotton, and it looks okay, but it looks really rigid, so that's like one of those things that like I wish it didn't. I wish it looked a little smoother. Cool, now I'm gonna add some lipstick to the other side of the face. And I'm wanting to go in, I did buy some black lipstick, but I left it at my boyfriend's car, which is so incredibly unfortunate. And I'm thinking I want to do just like let's do some like dark lipstick. This is a color Transylvania from NYX. This is pretty dark. Cool. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a wig on because hello, why not? Because that's kind of what the look I want it to look like, a like blonde Barbie melting kind of thing. This is how Barbie melts. Barbie melts. Oh, I should have used hot pink lipstick. I have hot pink lip. It's too late. I kind of like this look anyway. Now, I'm not that great at working this specific wig. It's just got like these things. I've had it for like over a year now. And I still cannot figure out how to use it. And this is the finished look. So for the remainder of this look, the kind of outfit that I would definitely go for is maybe like a super generic Barbie look. So like that blue unitard that she wears with that like pink belt around her waist. I feel like that would be a really, really great indicator that like, oh, I'm Barbie melting. And definitely having like a Ken with you, that would be even better. But even if not, even if you don't want to like do the whole Barbie thing, you could even just opt for something like this. It's a really cool makeup look. And again, this is super optional, but I honestly really like how it looks. It just looks like I'm like catching my face. So that's cool. We really love that. But I really hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope that it was easy to follow along too. I didn't want to make it super intricate as well as most of my videos. I don't want to make them super intricate because I want to make them easy to follow along to so that you all have, you know, tangible ideas for Halloween since it's coming up and I'm super excited. If you didn't know, I'm also doing some Halloween looks on my Instagram channel, so go ahead and click that live link that I have down below. It'll take you directly to my Instagram, and then you'll check out some fun IGTV videos there, and those will be more simpler makeup looks that you can wear for Halloween or every day if that's what you want. No big deal. But I hope that you enjoyed this so much. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and go ahead and ring the bell so that you can get a notification of every new video that I post. But without further ado, without further ado, no, I'm done. I'll see you all next week. Bye, everyone. Thank you.